Yo, welcome back to the projects, and this is Roy with another reaction to a reaction to a reaction. Okay, stop. We're not doing a reaction this time. In fact, this is more like a preview that's linked to a reaction video that I want to do. What you'll see on the screen right now, for the record, like right now I'm pointing to a live stream, which is on the top left right here of the recording, the video recording, and then the video recording itself over here is being captured on the right hand side, top right, using the external USB camera. And then below that, right, so we got here is the live stream, on the right is the, I'm looking at the live stream now, and then now looking at the camera, which is on the top right, and then of the screen, and then at the very bottom we have ReviewBRAH, which is of course the person that we would be reacting to if this were another just reaction to a reaction, or as I call a react inception kind of thing. But really it's just like a bunch of people doing things together. I think it's I guess a meaningful way to engage with, as they call Web 2.0, which is outdated now, but it's like Web 3.0 with artificial intelligence and all that crap. But back then Web 2.0 was all about, like, you know, getting people to connect with one another. We always have seen the drawbacks. I mean, we have seen the drawbacks of that, of course. Even though you get connected with more people, the connections and relationships are more shallow, so they're not necessarily more meaningful. However, that's a topic for another day, another video, another live stream or podcast or whatever. The point is, here today we want to do something a little different. Just because it was on a whim, honestly. I went out today with a friend of mine. Well, first I went in the morning, really early in the morning, to get some chores done, get some groceries, some laundry detergent, that kind of boring stuff. Then my buddy called me, and then he's like, hey, you know, let's go eat some Wendy's. So you know where this is going, right? So you see at the very bottom right there, you see ReviewBRAH. Who doesn't know ReviewBRAH? He's a certified classic. You know, he's the originator. You're the originator if you're watching this, which there's no way he's gonna watch this, but my day is what was it? Oh, something about him taking a bite of some piece of fast food, because he does reviews for fast food, right? And then he got really easily memed into internet culture, pop culture. Actually, I have it here as a blurb, so if I can find it, I'll play the default one right now, which is the no laugh. But there's actually another blur. I don't think you can hear this. But there's another blurb from him. You know, it says he says something about, my day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable, right? And it's actually, you know, kind of engraved, mortified, like a legacy component inside this little extension on Twitch called Blurp. They make all sorts of sounds that you can play, like retro GameCube sounds and like all sorts of memes. But one of them is, of course, ReviewBRAH's my day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable. So I thought it was really funny, because I know I'm not reacting like that. I should probably talk less and be more expressive, maybe slow down a little bit. But it's because I wasn't ready. You know, I didn't think I was gonna do a reaction today. I didn't think I was gonna do a video, so this is not a reaction. We may react to ReviewBRAH and his newest videos. I'm surprised to see that in this day and age, he's still got, his most recent video has 400,000 views. It's from KFC. It was like 3 days ago. So he's doing well. He's lasted through the algorithm changes. He's lasted for a decade. So, you know, congratulations to you maintaining that sustainable content, I guess, that you're able to actually continue with your podcast. I believe it's what's it called? The report of the week. So what we're going to do here is just a little tribute to that. We're going to eat some fast food. I'm not very good at reviewing fast food. I'm not good with dry humor in the same way that he is. I am probably a little bit too honest. That's something to work on over time. But you can see right here. Oh, you can't see it on the Smalling camera, but you can see on the live stream. Okay, so on the live stream, oh, you can see it. You can see it because actually, technically, the video is recording the entire live stream as well on the top left-hand corner. So if you look over here on the top left of the video, or on the live stream, you just see in the bottom right, there is Wendy's, and this was paid courtesy of my friend. So it's like a sponsorship, if you want to call it that. And he wanted to use a coupon, so he works in public transit, and what he ended up wanting to do was he had this 2-3 hour split between shifts, and he invited me. It's a little caveat, right? It's like there's a little bit of banter between me and him, and he wanted to use up some coupons. So, but needless to say, it's a meal that he, just gifted to me. It's really nice, and we went to just hang out and eat Wendy's, in a rush. And so I wasn't able to finish because time was short. He had stuff to do, and I had stuff to do too. So let's just do an eating stream, and it's not much of a review. It's not like ReviewBRAH. We're not going to be doing very much. The next, I think, 90 seconds will be me biting down on this Dave's single. So why don't we cover the items we have here? It's a combo, right? It's a Dave's single combo. For 2 people, it's a 2 can dine, right? 2 drinks, 2 sides, and 2 burgers. What am I doing? It's so dumb. Because ReviewBRAH, he injects humor, right? I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just being very explanatory, and I'm a little bit giddy because I'm kind of a fan of what ReviewBRAH does. I remember I always wanted to do that. If you roll back in time, like 4 or 5 years ago, when Periscope was still a thing. Periscope is an obsolete app. It died after Twitter took over. But basically, I actually tried to cover fast food as part of content. It wasn't good. I sucked at it. I can't say that what I'm doing now is much better than that. It's better, but not by much. So the margin is low. Clearly, I lack the sophisticated, elite, Parisian taste buds that ReviewBRAH has. He's clearly of a higher class than my peasant self could possibly ever take in. I can't taste the thousands of different shades of umami and saltiness and spices and whatnot. He's probably rosemary and thyme, and I'm probably more along the lines of salt and pepper. Okay, so that's my kind of bit of analogy there for you. And now the next 90 seconds, we're just gonna chow down. I'm gonna show you one by one. Okay, I'm gonna show you the fast food. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the Dave single. Let's first show it to the live stream, guys. To the boys at the live stream, which is basically no one. We got this Dave single. The light's a little too bright. Maybe I'll try to turn down the light so you can see without the heavy contrast. There we go. There is music playing in the backdrop, but that's all right. So you see, there's a patty, a burger. How about the camera? So to the camera. Need to brighten up the lights. A patty, a tomato. You can't really see it, honestly. A patty, a tomato, and a bun with cheese, cheddar cheese. Gotta say I've eaten most of it, obviously. And then here's the wrapper on the outside, right? Classic Wendy's. I always like their shiny red wrapper. It's very illuminating. It's lustrous. For those of you who remember like grade 10 chemistry or something like that, right? The different physical properties. It's very illustrious. Okay, so here's the drink that I got. My buddy got an iced tea. I got root beer because root beer is the bomb. So here's the live stream, root beer. And over here to the camera, root beer. Well, you gotta show the Wendy's. The Wendy's girl, the mascot. Okay. Just got a little thirsty. I just had some fucking nasty ass thought right there. And then inside here is this bag. And we have some French fries. So you can't see it probably. It's really deep inside. It's like deep inside. Rule 4334. Okay, inside here. Oh, the camera can see it. Look, there you go. Now, I'm doing something that's a bit of an abomination, I think, for most Western people. So what I'm going to do is, inside, there are fries. I've committed 2 sins, some taboo, blasphemous sins. The first one is that there's no ketchup, and I didn't ask the cashier for ketchup. Some of you would argue that's actually the way to eat fries, and that ketchup is disgusting. So I may have been actually blessed in sainthood. But this one will be unforgivable, so I eat. That's right. Let's just show it to the camera. I'm eating French fries with chopsticks. So let's just savor that for a moment. "30 seconds of silence." All right. It's like Remembrance Day. They go, what? 11 seconds. We're gonna do 30 seconds of silence for the disappointment, the immeasurable disappointment of me eating French fries with a chopstick. It's taboo. Ten more seconds. Okay. Alright. There's also a napkin inside. There's some garbage. I'm probably gonna put this receipt from Dollarama inside there as well. Tear it to pieces. And me being the genius that I am, place this receipt on the bed. Right? On the live stream you can see it. On the bed. You know, I'll just show the camera right here now. Right, there you go. Now you can see everything on the video. And I place the bag on the receipt because we can't tell the bag has some oil because it's a paper bag and the oil just seeps right through from the French fries. So that's a genius move. 300 IQ. And okay, so we've shown ourselves eating the fries. Let's take another 30 seconds and enjoy the Dave single. And then we can do a bit of a review after that too. So we'll try. We tried the fries. Now we try the burger. We've already tried the burger. We already tried the fries technically off stream. But we're going to do it in courtesy and good gesture for the stream, for the video, and for ReviewBRAH. Because, you know, for the legend himself, ReviewBRAH. Okay. I'm going to take a couple bites here. That's good. I look like a fucking retard. Okay. See, I lack the tact of the British Englishman ReviewBRAH. Review bro. I don't have his class. Look at my posture. Slumped down shoulders, leaning forward, neck caved in to the side, like a gamer. This back posture, right? You know, when you're eating Wendy's and fast food, and you're doing it in honor of the legend that is ReviewBRAH, what do? You sit with your back straight, right? You speak with a British accent, right? And you carry yourself with the pride of a nobleman, of a gentleman, right? So the disrespect that I'm showing to review. Okay, now we try the drink. And this one we don't need to do for just for 10 seconds of silence will be enough. So this is root beer. Root beer. Oh, well, now show the Wendy's girl the root beer. Root beer. Okay. 10 seconds. Two sips. Okay. That was more than 10 seconds of silence. The reason why there was an extra bit of silence. Right now, I'm actually trying to find the sound on Blurp extension on Twitch, and I'm looking for, you guessed it, right? I'm looking for the infamous "My day is ruined." My disappointment is immeasurable.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
And my day is ruined. So I'm gonna put that as a default now. I switched my walk on. Walk on is like a, you know, when you enter the chat of the live stream, and then you press the notification exclamation mark, and then type in walk on, and then press enter. You can sort of incite it that way using a command. Or, so if you guys ever enter the chat, which nobody will, obviously there's nobody watching right now, but in the future. Or you just enter the stream. You don't have to enter the command, you just enter the stream, it will play. So what I'm going to do now is, you should be able to hear on the live stream right now. My disappointment is immeasurable. There we go. And my day is ruined. And I'm going to increase the volume so much on the live stream that hopefully it gets picked up by the mic. I know that's going to take a while because there's a cooldown of what seems to be like 40 seconds or something like that. Oh, sorry, a full minute. So before we review this Wendy's Dave single combo, the toucan dine, half of which is for me, the other half is for my friend, we're going to let this blurb run in honor of ReviewBRAH, which I'm sure one day we're going to do a reaction to his content. Here we go.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Not sure if he picked that up, but there we go. So you can see it anyways. It's being recorded right now, right? So you can see the blurb extension on Twitch. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Okay, great. We got the legendary meme down, and what we want to do now as a cross-reference, let's just review the food. And I gotta say, the Dave single is always a bit lackluster for me. No offense, Wendy's girl. It does depend, I guess. You can go to different franchises, and obviously each franchise is run a little bit differently, I suppose. But they all roughly, I'm pretty sure, get the same ingredients. They source the same ingredients for the same location. And I would say the patty is just, it's not really, it's kind of like McDonald's. It's just a frozen patty, right? It's not real fresh Angus beef or anything like that. It's not, that's different from Harvey's, say. You know, when you go to Harvey's, their patties actually like a real, tastes like real beef. This is just like ground beef, compressed together. I mean, it's also ground beef and Angus beef, but patty from Harvey's, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's just fresh. It's juicy. You don't get so much of that connective tissue, right? And cartilage. It's kind of gross if you think about it. And then again, all meat-based products in fast food are pretty gross, to be fair. But it's fast food, so what can you expect? Sauce is fine. The sauce is fine. It's just mayonnaise. You have some maybe ranch sauce or mayonnaise, and then there's the tomatoes, cheese. Cheese is good. My favorite part is pickles. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. pickles. Yeah, cheese. Burgers. Obviously, the buns have been grilled on the stove, like SpongeBob and his Krabby Patties grilled on the stove. I don't like how much oil there is on it, so that's something that's a deduction. So not only is the patty not that great, but the buns are too oily. But again, this is fast food, so 2 deductions, but 2 deductions from what? From what standard? The standards are so low to begin with. So if I compare this to McDonald's, this is actually better than McDonald's. Maybe you will disagree, that's fine. I actually like Wendy's more than McDonald's. And that's a Dave single. As for the fries, wow, the music's loud. The track is from Maple Story, for those of you who recognize it. It's in Ludibrium, so good old Ludi Toy Castle. Back in the day of like 2007 when it's just being released. Alright. Wendy's. French fries. So I'm a sinner. And I ate it with chopsticks. Just like this. And the fries are pretty good. I like how it's like McDonald's fries to a degree. Some of them are crispy, but the best ones are ones that are soft, but there's a certain sort of texture to it. It's kind of I think it's just that it's very salty, to be honest. No, it's more than that. Some of the soft fries have this texture where they just kind of melt in your mouth. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe you know what I'm talking about, maybe you don't. And aftertaste is actually really satisfying. I don't know why. It's a weird thing to talk about. At the end of the day, French fries are just potatoes put in grilled oil. It's not good for you, but... And then, but the finishing touch is that, you know, I ate it with chopsticks, and that makes it, you know, 10,000 times better. So the French fries are a win. They get my approval. The Dave single. Patty is but you know, well, we'll give it a pass. So it's got my approval as well, because it's better than McDonald's. If it's better than McDonald's, then it's a pass. Okay. That's some shade right there. Alright, last one. Root beer. Root beer, by default, a pass. We don't have to talk about it. Root beer is amazing. Root beer is the bomb.